Yes, you read that correctly. The title is not clickbait, folks. We are getting dedicated servers in For Honor. We'll talk about that more here in a few, but first, welcome to the video. I'm BouseFeenux, and today, we just got a whole hell of a lot of news dumped on us. We got a few details about Season 3, and even a little info about Season 4, which is pretty nice and unexpected. On top of that, there's a bunch of other stuff they packed in today's stream, so without wasting any more time, let's get on with it. First up, this is kind of a big deal. We got the second PTR live and ready to play on PC. This is the big one, folks. It's got all the defense meta changes that we've been talking about over the past week or so, and if you need a refresher on what those are, check out my most recent videos on them by clicking the cards in the top right-hand corner of the video. Anyway, I haven't gotten a chance to play the PTR stuff yet, but I am planning on doing that all day tomorrow, and I'll be putting up a video of my own observations. That being said, if there's something you don't like about the PTR defense meta changes, let the devs know. That's the whole point of the PTR. It's there that you get to play and give feedback on the changes before they get into the main game. So test, 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 and test some more. As a community, we gotta do our part to help the game become what we want it to be. Next up, patch 1.10 is live on all platforms, I believe. I actually think console got this one first and PC got it this morning, but it mainly focuses on network stability, so nothing too crazy with that one. The patch notes for it are up on the forums if you want to check those out for yourself. But now that we got those things out of the way, let's talk real quick about the roadmap of For Honor and what lies ahead for the next 2 seasons and the rest of the year. First, we've got Season 3 coming here in the first half of August, and that is going to last us until well into November. With Season 3, we're getting the duel tournament feature that we tested in the PTR, which was the ranked duel mode, if you guys remember that. In addition to that, the reputation cap for characters is being increased from a max of 30 to 40, which is insane because I've been playing this game for over 650 hours, and I still don't even have a character at rep 20. I guess I jump around too much, but still, it's insane. Along with that, though, we're also getting a new tier of gear rarity, which is going to be called Legendary. It'll have a green background instead of the yellow or the purple that we have now, so if you've played The Division at all, this will kind of make sense to you. And of course, we'll be getting 2 new heroes that I can't tell you guys about yet, but oh, I know about them, and I think you guys are really going to dig them. We'll also be getting 2 new maps and the standard weekly content that we're getting now. So all in all, there's a lot of stuff coming in August for Honor. Prepare your butts. Moving on, let's talk about Season 4, which will run from November to February, and it's pretty much the same story with 2 new heroes and 2 new maps, but where it differs is that we're getting a brand new 4v4 game mode. No word on what that is yet, but Jesus, this game has been needing a new game mode for like the longest time, so I'm pretty excited to see what that's going to look like. Additionally, we're getting ranked 4v4 and new gear designs, but no new gear tier, which is probably a good thing, seeing as by Season 4, you'll probably need an insane rep score to get guaranteed legendaries. But now, the big news, dedicated servers. How about that, huh? People have been asking for that for a while, and while the current situation isn't fantastic, I don't think dedicated servers will fix much. If anything, it'll just give us another set of problems like lag, which is something we rarely see right now. Playing in different regions with friends who aren't in your country might be difficult as well because things like ping will now be a problem. What we don't have to worry about anymore, though, is the NAT type. With dedicated servers, that will be completely gone. So why, after all this time, are we just now getting dedicated servers? Well, for one, I'm sure the community outcry for them was a big factor in deciding to go towards that model. But according to the devs, it's basically because they met with a set of challenges that they couldn't overcome with the current infrastructure. So, when will we see these dedicated servers, you might be asking? Well, according to the devs, it is going to be a while, but they have a whole team dedicated to working on it, and from what they say, they've been working on it for some time now. In addition to that, they also assured us that they've still got dedicated personnel working on the current setup to smooth things out in the current game while we wait for the Switch. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I honestly don't think this is going to solve anything, but I really hope they prove me wrong. I really hope this doesn't turn into a situation like we've seen many times before with this game, where the community asks for something, they regret it, and then we go back to bitching about it. I mean, even in the Twitch chat of the dev stream, they made this announcement about the dedicated servers, something people have been crying about since alpha, and people were still complaining. It's spectacular. It's almost like you can't make everyone happy. Who would have guessed? Anyway, maximum snark aside, that's basically what we're looking at for the future of this game. As it stands now, I've got high hopes for what's to come. I'm excited to dive into the PTR this weekend and see how that goes, and as I said, I'll be reporting reporting my findings to you guys and the dev team to see if we can't get the perfect turtle meta solution. But until then, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like down below, and if you're new here, get subscribed so that you never miss any For Honor news or a new video. Until next time though, I'm BouseFeenux, I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.